Gang, it's your girl Tremaine, and I'm back with another video. So today I decided to do a kind of like get ready with me makeup, showing like my makeup, kind of no makeup routine. I don't wear makeup often, and I don't wear like too much of it. Sometimes I only wear like I'm going somewhere like on a day, out to eat with friends or something like that. Sometimes I wear like a church or like when I'm singing at church, because there's a lot of cameras. I do like a little like light beat, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna show you guys what I do, my makeup routine. So yeah, let's get started. So first, I always like to moisturize my face, so I like to use this lotion right here. Definitely pretty good. I'm gonna put a little bit of that in here. All in my face. A little bit more, especially around like my nose, because I notice like my nose always gets the most dry. And then before I put anything else, I like to use this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, just to help kind of like set the base for the rest of my face. So I'm just gonna take a little bit. Put it a little bit more. Put it in like my T-zone kind of areas, mainly where I put like foundation and whatnot. My eyes. Alright. So next I am going to go in with the NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer that has SPF 30 sunscreen in it. I'm not gonna use a whole lot because I don't need a whole lot. Just want to cover like a few little like spots here and there. So I'm definitely not about to do too much, but just kind of cover some spots. Hold it in a little bit. Once I bring it down to my neck, just a little bit, to kind of make sure it all blends in. I don't have to do too much, just a little bit, keep that natural look. So let me know how you guys' day is going in the comments below. Alright. So next I am going to go in with contour. So I have this LA Colors makeup contour palette. Kind of old. I haven't had this for like ever. So I'm gonna go in with two. Hold on. Alright, so I'm gonna use this brush. I'm gonna go in with like this shade and a little bit of this. And they're kind of almost the same, but I kind of mixed them a little bit. And if you guys have any like recommendations of like good makeup products, definitely let me know, because I'm down to try new stuff. And also let me know if what was I gonna say? Like throughout like watching this like tutorial, let me know, because sometimes I feel like I'm not applying like contour correctly, or I might just be overthinking. But let me know below like how you do it, where you know, all the areas you put it at. But I mainly just put like here, my like cheekbones, and I bring it a little bit like to define my jawline. Just like a little bit, like and then I'm going to take a little bit and kind of put a little bit on my nose. Alright, so I'm not gonna do too much more of that. Make sure it's kind of all. And then alright, we go back in this one just a little. Okay. So let's see. Next thing I want to do. Okay. I'm gonna use my Fenty Beauty eyeshadow palette to do like a natural kind of like smoky eye. There we go. Alright. I'm going to use this, if you can see it, this kind of like brownish tan shade. Not brown, but this darker color. I'm gonna mix it with this one right here. And I had another eyeshadow palette I was gonna use, but I cannot find it. So we're using this one. I'm also using this color too. Right here. Alright, hold on. Alright. And then I'm going to, let me see which one. I'm gonna use like a tad bit of this one, because I like to sometimes put a little bit like under my eyebrows to kind of highlight them a little bit. So I'm only going to use a tad bit. Nothing too crazy. Let me know if you do this too when you do your makeup. And I put like a little bit, make the arch the top. Just realized I forgot my lip gloss. Alright. So that is that. Real simple. Nothing like crazy. And let me see. Also, Fenty Beauty. Y'all know when these came out, everybody was buying these. It was like $20. These are expensive now. But okay. Next thing I'm gonna do is a little bit of blush. Or no, not blush. Highlight. A little bit of highlight. Then I'm gonna do blush. But I'm gonna use a tiny bit of Wet n Wild Rose Champagne color. bridge of my nose. A little bit here. Alright, and now I'm gonna go in with this Milk Makeup, like travel kind of side blush. It's called Work. I'm just gonna dab a little bit and blend that all in. Put a little bit here too. Next up is eyebrows. So first, I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pen. This has been my favorites. And I'm just going to fill in just like the little part here. Looks like it's less hair. Just fill that in a little bit. Go in, kind of blend that out. And then I'm gonna go in with, again, Anastasia, their Brow Freeze Gel. The trick with this is to not use too much because it dries, then it dries like white and it looks flaky, and I don't want that. And so I'm gonna use like a little bit and just brush. wipe all this off. And just use the spoolie. There we go. And then I'm going to go in. This was kind of like a free sample I got at one point for my birthday from Sephora. You know, like when you go to Sephora and you get the little birthday things. So this is the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. I think this has been one of my favorite mascaras that I use, even though sometimes I don't even wear mascara. But when I do, definitely always use this. Alright, so I'm gonna go in with the mascara. A little bit at the bottom. Alright, almost done. So, for the lip gloss, I'm going to use my Morphe Bake Set translucent setting powder. I'm only going to use a little bit. I don't need a lot. Got no mess. I'm going with my Fenty Beauty lip gloss in hot chocolate. Alright, makeup is done, but I'm gonna do my edges real quick because they're looking ugly, raggedy. Alex used the Cantu Shea Butter Extra Hold Edge Stay Gel. Stuff is really good. Brush. When you do your edges, it brings everything together. And I'm going to gel up my sideburns. I'm gonna have to get them cut when I get my hair done this time. But for now, I'm gonna gel those up. Alright, and that's the final look. So if you like this video, you want to see more like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye.